So you have great. So today I am joined with the beautiful Rocio, who is my dear teacher and friend, sister. And we're going to have a little chat about how to care for women in the postpartum period, but particularly what we might need to consider if there has been trauma. So, Rocio, could you just give a little introduction and explain to the people watching who you are and a bit about your background?
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much, Aimee. It is a honor to me to share time with women of the planet. And I know that for this type of workshops, we need to be face to face. And it's a challenge, but nothing impossible. We will keep the regulations to be happy and to share time to understand the meaning of trauma in women.
Mm.
That is the main point in this workshop.
Mm.
What is the trauma in my body and how that is appearing in my lower area, in my womb, in my hips, the hips, which is the power of the women.
Mm.
So please, why I'm going to offer this workshop is because I was teaching with my great grannies and grannies about the power of the women.
Mm.
How to be pregnant in the best way without trauma, without sexual abuse, without any condition that produce these changes in our hips.
Mm.
So my background in that area is that we call curandera. Curandera that now is well known as a shaman in the planet. But I will keep always using the name curandera. And curandero is the art and science that can show us how to keep healthy, especially in this topic which we are going to focus. Women, trauma, and power.
Amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. And so you started this journey to be a teacher and healer a long time ago. What's your country of origin? And tell us a bit more about your background.
Thank you very much. Yes, I born in Ecuador in the Andes Mountains at the foot of the Pichincha volcano, which is near to, it is in Quito, the capital. And I was growing with my grannies and learning since I born. I didn't have choice, just I was following their knowledge. And the main, as I'm saying, the main point for my grannies and great grannies, it was working with women, working with pregnancy, how to support after pregnancy, what we call encadenamiento, that now people here in England say closing the bonds, which is not exactly closing the bonds, but however, I was learning with them. And of course, now growing, which I'm not going to say how many years, but average 60 and more years, learning, sharing, and teaching this wisdom of my grannies, which is so powerful.
Yeah, such an amazing blessing. Yeah, it's amazing. And so we're going to be learning on the workshop a little bit about how trauma can impact the body and what we can do to help our clients. Unfortunately, many people are experiencing trauma either through the birth experience itself, and sometimes even before they're pregnant. So, I mean, my experience as a doula is that I almost treat every client as if there could be trauma there with that sensitivity. But do you think that in some ways we might see it in the body? Is that something that you notice?
Yes, that is the challenge for people who wants to share time with me and learning. this is completely different. As you know, I was teaching closing the bones for good period, but now I wanted to move to this other, which is to this other important point, which I can see big number of humans, because it's not only women, it's men, but this is focus. Let's go to focus only on women for this workshop. A big number of women with terrible trauma, what we call susto, what we call the disconnection between the spirit and the physical and emotional bodies, for an aggression, for against the freedom of a person, produce the different vibration in the body. And
Yes.
sometimes we don't know why we are so unhappy, we don't feel safe in our sexual life during the pregnancy, even before planning to get in contact with another person. So scared, so terrible situation. So let's go to move that
Yes.
vibrations. Let's go to clean the body and to be free to enjoy the sexual life, to enjoy the love, and in case you want to be pregnant, enjoy the pregnancy, and why no, enjoy after the pregnancy.
Yes.
Many of the traumas that we have after having the children, I can see in my clients, in my friends, in many women, this sense of lonely after having the children. Of course, they had trauma before, and sometimes even we don't know. So we are going to learn how we can read in the body trauma.
Amazing. Amazing. And our time together is going to be in person, like you said. It's a real blessing to be in the circle together, isn't it? I mean, when we spoke recently, we just want to really extend a welcome to anyone working in this field, working with, who would you say, the doulas like me, but also could be any massage therapist, physiotherapist, who else might enjoy to this kind of workshop, other kind of healers who want to go a little bit deeper in terms of their understanding and your particular flavor of wisdom. It's a very beautiful thing. And I've studied, had two opportunities to be in class with you, and it's always a beautiful blessing, really, what is transmitted. I think it's sometimes beyond the words, really. It's a very beautiful thing. Do you want to speak to anything of how to being together in the circle?
Thank you very much, Aimee. Yes, what we are going to use is the music, is the rhythm, and this allow the body to dance with the movements using the hands. And of course, we are going to use the manta, what in other countries, in some parts of my country to call reposo, we call manta. And we are going to use the manteo. Manteo is dancing with the manta to remove forces that we don't need with us.
Amazing.
So we will have 2 days, and I want to invite for two reasons. One is because you are going to learn, we are going to learn together to dance and to clean ourselves. And the second is because always during my workshops, always people is healing.
Yes.
The students are in the process of healing. And
yes.
and many people just left the workshop healing the trauma. And I want to invite not only for people who study alternative medicine, but people from Western medicine. I have a lovely friends, they are doctors in medicine. They work with women in the area of pregnancy, gynecologists, forgive me for my English.
Yes, it's a hard word.
Yes, and who they are practicing in other parts of the planet. And it's a challenge, but nobody can say no when we want to dance with the manta for the healing process.
Yeah, amazing. So it can be really from anyone who's working with women, anyone who's interested in healing their own trauma in the broadest sense of the word. We don't even necessarily need to identify as somebody who has suffered an extreme one-off experience, or because trauma can kind of accumulate in the body just from lots of small stresses that don't ever kind of find a way to resolve, and really anyone that wants to be part of that kind of healing, I guess, right?
Yes. So welcome to this type of healing process that encourage us to keep alive, healthy with our own body, to relax and to enjoy the different feelings that we have into the society.
Amazing. So it's going to be something quite different from what you've taught before, because it's so would be encouraging all past students who've done some of the hipping or postnatal massaging or ceremony. Yeah, this will be all brand new content, and obviously we will love to see new friends, new sisters, new siblings into our circle. So just to all our lovely viewers, if this sounds like something that you would be interested in, I'll be posting Eva, who is looking after everyone, booking in the email to get in contact. The dates for this workshop are the 7th and 8th. I wrote it down in case I got it wrong, of February, Monday and a Tuesday. And it's going to be near Brighton, but there is the opportunity to it's half residential. So if you want to stay, there is accommodation that can be arranged if you're traveling, or you can come for the 2 days and go home if that's within reach for you. So Rocio, thank you so much for spending time to talk about what we'll be doing. I can't wait. It's going to be a beautiful experience, I know. And thank you always for sharing your wisdom with us. And yes, any final words for...
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. And I hope see you there.
Amazing.
We need to move the energies to feel healthy and to be the daughters of the Mother Earth that is needing our support. Let's go to dance with the Mother Earth to remove the forces that are not good for us. See you there. Thank you so much.
Amazing.